Wouldn't you rather give it all to something real? I need all the heroes I can get. War. It's been hiding for too long.
Hey movie lovers, July 2025 is turning up the heat with a movie lineup that's straight up fire. I'm counting down the top 10 most explosive, bold, and binge-worthy films dropping this month. And trust me, you don't want to miss a single one. From high-stakes sci-fi and chilling fantasy horror to intense crime thrillers and jaw-dropping superhero battles, this list is packed with everything your screen time deserves. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the ultimate watch list of July. And hey, if you love discovering the hottest new releases, make sure to hit that subscribe button and help us reach 1,000 awesome subscribers. Number 10, Jurassic World Rebirth 2025.
Leaving only the worst ones here.
The dinosaurs are back, and this time the stakes are even bigger. Jurassic World's Rebirth kicks off a bold new era in the legendary franchise set 5 years after the chaos of Jurassic World Dominion. Enter Zora Bennett, a covert operative with nerves of steel, recruited by biotech titan Parker Jennings for a mission that's as dangerous as it is groundbreaking. Retrieve DNA from the 3 largest surviving prehistoric beasts, one on land, one in the sea, and one ruling the skies. Why? Because these creatures may hold the secret to a medical breakthrough that could change the world. Zora isn't going in alone. She joins forces with brilliant paleontologist Dr. Henry Loomis and hardened field leader Duncan Kincaid. Their destination? A forbidden island once controlled by InGen. Yeah, that InGen. But what starts as a recovery mission quickly becomes a nightmare of survival as they stumble upon twisted dinosaur hybrids, illegal experiments, and a civilian family trapped on the island with them. With global stakes, heart-pounding action, and jaw-dropping prehistoric chaos, Rebirth captures the wonder of the original while pushing the Jurassic legacy into thrilling, uncharted territory. Number 9, Brick 2025.
What is this?
Hello?
Hello? You can wall off an entire building overnight. Do you have reception?
Some kind of twisted escape room.
We must get through here.
Imagine waking up one morning and realizing your entire apartment building is sealed shut by a massive brick wall. No way out, no clues why. That's exactly what happens to Tim and Olivia in Brick, a chilling mystery thriller set in the heart of Berlin. As fear and confusion spread like wildfire, the trapped residents must work together to uncover the truth behind their eerie confinement. But with paranoia rising and secrets coming to light, trust becomes a luxury no one can afford. Directed by Philip Koch and starring Matthias Schweighöfer and Rubio Fee, this German-language Netflix original brings a sharp mix of psychological tension and sci-fi mystery. Premiering on July 10, 2025, Brick promises a mind-bending ride that'll have you questioning what's real, right up until the last brick crumbles. Number 8, The Fantastic Four, First Steps 2025.
World, please welcome the Fantastic Four. Mr. Fantastic. Invisible Woman.
Marvel fans, it's finally happening. The first family is here, and they're making their epic debut in the MCU. The Fantastic Four, First Steps, drops us into a stunning 1960 inspired retro-futuristic world where Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm are already well known as brilliant scientists and bold explorers. But now they're up against something way beyond science. Galactus, the planet-devouring god himself, and his mysterious herald, the Silver Surfer. While saving the world might sound like just another day on the job, this time it's personal. The team will have to face their biggest challenge yet, balancing public fame, complex relationships, and cosmic-level threats, all while staying united as a family. Directed by Matt Shakman, this film kicks off Phase 6 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and promises the kind of high-stakes, visually jaw-dropping storytelling fans have been waiting for. Premieres July 25th, 2025. Mark the date because this is going to be fantastic in every sense of the word. Number 7, Osiris 2025.
They're on top of us! We can't stay here!
If you love edge-of-your-seat sci-fi action with a gritty survival twist, Osiris is going to blow you away. Directed by William Kaufman, this high-octane thriller throws us straight into chaos as a team of elite Special Forces commandos are mysteriously abducted mid-mission by a terrifying alien spacecraft. Yeah, you heard that right. They go from battlefield to spaceship in seconds. Trapped aboard a hostile alien vessel, they're not just fighting to survive, they're being hunted by a savage, extraterrestrial species. But that's not all. As the team tries to escape, they uncover a massive conspiracy that could spell disaster for Earth itself. With Max Martini leading the charge as Kelly, alongside Brianna Hildebrand, LaMonica Garrett, and the legendary Linda Hamilton, Osiris brings the heat with explosive action, dark suspense, and that raw military grit. Hitting select theaters on July 31st, it's the perfect pick for fans of Predator, Aliens, and anyone who loves a battle in space where the stakes couldn't be higher. Number 6, The Home 2025.
Sometimes, when things are bad on the inside, it's time to play by the rules. What is going on?
From the twisted mind of The Purge creator James DeMonaco comes a bone-chilling psychological horror thriller that'll crawl under your skin. The Home. The story follows Max, a troubled young man sentenced to community service at a quiet, eerie retirement home. At first, it seems like a routine gig until he's warned to steer clear of the mysterious 4th floor where the most special residents live. Naturally, curiosity wins, and what he finds is far more disturbing than anyone could imagine. As Max digs deeper, he starts to uncover sinister secrets buried within the home's walls. Secrets that seem strangely connected to his own forgotten past in foster care. With a creepy atmosphere, slow-building paranoia, and a haunting sense of unease, The Home dives deep into trauma, identity, and the horrors that can hide behind care. Number 5, Heads of State 2025. Now this one's for fans of explosive action and big laughs. Heads of State is the ultimate buddy action comedy that throws diplomacy out the window and goes full throttle. The story teams up US President Will Derringer, a former action movie star, yes, really, with UK Prime Minister Sam Clarke, a no-nonsense, ex-SAS commando. These two world leaders might be political powerhouses, but when they become targets of a deadly foreign enemy, they're forced to put their egos aside and join forces. Kicking off a wild, globe-trotting mission to stop a massive international conspiracy, with MI6 agent Noel Bissett backing them up. Expect high-stakes shootouts, chaotic undercover cops, and more hilarious back and forth than your average summit meeting. It's a clash of egos meets end-of-the-world urgency, and somehow, it works. Streaming July 2nd on Prime Video, this action-packed thrill ride is bursting with charisma, comedy, and just enough chaos to keep you glued to the screen. Number 4, I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025.
Now, feel that love entering your body and emanating out from your chest.
Guess who's back? And they're not here to forgive or forget. Nearly 3 decades after the chilling events of the Southport Massacre, a new group of teens finds themselves trapped in a nightmare that feels all too familiar. One late night, 5 friends accidentally hit a pedestrian and said, they bury the truth. A year later, the past comes knocking. Someone knows what they did, and they're coming for revenge. But this isn't some wannabe with a grudge. It's a continuation of a legacy soaked in blood. The friends are hunted by a hook-wielding killer, and as they scramble to survive, they realize the only ones who might have answers are the original survivors, Julie James and Ray Bronson. Yep, the icons are back. Directed by Jennifer Caton Robinson, this legacy sequel hits hard with fresh faces, returning legends, brutal kills, and one haunting truth: you can't outrun your past, especially when it wants you dead. Number 3, Happy Gilmore 2, 2025.
Eats pieces of shit for breakfast.
Guess who's back on the green after 30 years? That's right, Happy Gilmore is making a comeback, and this time, it's not just about trophies, it's personal. Now, a retired golf legend and a proud dad, Happy returns to the course to help support his daughter Vienna's ballet dreams. But let's be honest, old rivalries don't fade easily, and Shooter McGavin is out for revenge. With one last shot at glory, Happy teams up with familiar faces and quirky newcomers, including Ben Stiller, Julie Bowen, and the hilarious Benny Softy. Directed by Kyle Nowotczyk, this Netflix sports comedy delivers everything you'd hope for. Wild cameos, over-the-top humor, and surprisingly heartfelt moments that'll make you cheer and chuckle all at once. Number 2, Superman 2025.
Make a move, Big Blue.
Buckle up!
Here it is, the most anticipated superhero film of the year. Superman 2025 isn't just a reboot, it's the fresh start the DC Universe has been waiting for, with James Gunn at the helm as both writer and director. This bold reimagining follows a younger Clark Kent, caught between his Kryptonian roots and his human life growing up in Smallville. Now in Metropolis, working at the Daily Planet, Clark fully embraces his identity as Superman, an unwavering symbol of truth, justice, and hope in a world that's grown increasingly cynical. But the cape doesn't come without conflict. With Lex Luthor emerging as a major threat and the DC roster expanding to include heroes like Lois Lane, Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, and Mr. Terrific, Superman's world is bigger and more dangerous than ever. Blending heartfelt storytelling, clever humor, and jaw-dropping action, Superman kicks off Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters of the new DCU. And if this is the starting point, buckle up. We're in for something legendary. Honorable mentions because a top 10 just isn't enough. Eddington 2025. Set in pandemic-era New Mexico, Eddington throws us into a small-town political storm. When a defiant sheriff stands up to the mayor, conspiracy theories and long-held grudges explode into chaos. Directed by Ari Aster, this neo-western is a bold mix of dark comedy and raw emotion, a cinematic gut punch that dares you to look deeper. Ice Road Vengeance 2025. Liam Neeson returns as Mike McCann, this time on a personal journey to scatter his brother's ashes at Mount Everest. But peace is the last thing he'll get. When mercenaries attack his tour group, Mike and a skilled mountain guide must turn survival mode on, protecting both innocent passengers and a vulnerable local village. Get ready for a high-altitude action ride with heart. Sovereign 2025. Inspired by real events, Sovereign is a chilling look at radicalization. When a father and son dive deep into the sovereign citizen movement, their beliefs spiral into a dangerous obsession. But a dedicated police chief won't back down, and what follows is a gripping manhunt that questions the cost of ideology and family loyalty. Tense, powerful, and painfully timely. Number 1. The Old Guard 2, 2025.
The thing that lives forever.
One day you'll understand.
They've lived for centuries, fought in countless wars, and protected the world from the shadows. But this time, the fight is personal. The Old Guard 2 reunites immortal warrior Andy and her legendary team for their most emotional and dangerous mission yet. When Quinn, a long-lost immortal once thought to have drowned forever, resurfaces with a thirst for vengeance, everything changes. Her return reopens old wounds and fractures trust within the team, especially now that Andy is no longer immortal. With the threat of their secret being exposed and the fate of humanity hanging in the balance, Andy must lead her crew across the globe in a race to stop Quinn's destructive path. But this mission will challenge their loyalty, test their strength, and force them to confront who they really are. Packed with high-stakes action, stunning locations, and deeply emotional moments, The Old Guard 2 raises the bar. It expands the lore, intensifies the stakes, and brings fans exactly what they've been waiting for. Premiering in July on Netflix, this chapter in the Immortal saga is not to be missed. If you enjoyed this new movie recommendation list, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest and greatest in TV shows and films. I've got plenty more exciting content coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.